In this video, we're going to cover some of the basic skills and knowledge that you're going to need to build a strong foundation in your internet business. Basically, to be successful, you're going to need four things. You're going to need a domain name, a hosting provider, an autoresponder, and a blog. And we'll cover all of those in this video. Okay, first of all, what is a domain name and how do you register one? Well, millions of people all over the world are using the internet on a daily basis, with more businesses and individuals creating and posting their own websites on the internet than ever before. If you are new to the World Wide Web's capabilities, there is the first initial step that you'll need to take before posting your newly created web page. In order to have a website found on the internet, you'll need to choose and register a domain name for your website. A domain name is the base name which you can choose for your website. Now, a good example would be nameofyourbusiness.com. Try not to mistake it for the URL, which would be http://www.nameofyourbusiness.com. Your domain name is actually inside the URL. It's not the actual URL. And when choosing a domain name, it's best to go with something simple and effective. You'll probably want to use your company name, and if it's already been chosen, try adding a different N, such as .org or .net. You want to avoid using diluted names like by-website-company-name.com, because some people may forget the dashes and then they'll never find you. So, why do you need to register your domain? Well, you'll need to register your domain name for the same reason as registering your actual company name with the state, so nobody else can steal your domain name, meaning there'll be two sites with the same domain, which isn't going to work. Imagine if we all lived on the exact same street. How would the post office know which house to go to if we all had the same address? It's the same on the internet. 9 times out of 10, when you sign up for a hosting account, which is what you'll need to park your website on the web, they'll offer you the ability to register a domain name for a year, or you can register it separately. And the first thing you'll need to do is to find an available domain that actively and powerfully conveys your company. That, as I mentioned earlier, that might be the company name, or it could be the name of your product, or it could be what your product does. Next, you'll need to register the domain by paying a fee, and then the domain is going to be yours for the time that the fee covers. Now, a typical fee for registering a domain name for a year will range from roughly $10 to $40 depending on the name and where you decide to purchase it. When dealing with the creation and posting of your website on the World Wide Web, you'll soon see that there are a few things involved. One of the most important steps that you'll need to take when deciding to enter the world of websites is to find and register a domain name. And the domain name will be the name in which you choose to have for your website. An example would be mycompanyname.com, as I just mentioned. And it's best to keep in mind that you'll need to put serious thought into the domain name itself and pick a company to register it for you. And here are some of the more popular ones. First one here is GoDaddy, and GoDaddy is probably the largest domain registrar, and they offer lots of different domain extensions. You can see here you've got .com, info, net, org, me, mobi, biz, usca, wsag, and so on, all the way down. Quite a large selection here. Not just for the United States, they've got ones like for Japan and New Zealand and Taiwan and so on, and the UK, etc. And they also do things like domain renewals, registrations, private registrations. They do back orders, bulk pricing, and a whole lot of other stuff, and you can also get web hosting from them as well. And they are by and large the most popular registrar on the internet. They also do international pricing. I'm showing the prices here in US dollars, but you can also, if I click on here, You can see you can select your country or region, all the different ones here that they cover, or you can choose from several different currencies here. So you can generally buy from GoDaddy either in US dollars or in your local currency. Another one is Dotster, and Dotster are very reasonable priced, and they do .com, .net, .org, .biz, info, US, .ca, .tv, .name, CC, DESR, MD, co.uk, us.com, and so on. And they've got special offers going all the time, so it's worthwhile checking back from time to time. They also do hosting plans and so on, and so there's quite a lot of stuff here on Dotster. Another one here is Monica.com, and again very similar. They do lots of different top level domains, and again you can buy and sell domain names as well. They've got a marketplace, Snap Names, where you can buy and sell domains at auction. So if you don't want to have a brand new domain name, you can buy an existing domain name via their auction site. Then you got this one here, register.com, and again they're quite reasonably priced. They also do web hosting and web design and that sort of thing. You can start off with just a basic email package right up to fully fledged e-commerce. Namecheap is, as the name implies, where you can get some very cheap domain names, and they also offer things like SSL certificates and so on. And finally there's 1&1, and there are some great perks when you join their domain accounts, and it makes it one of the best registrars in many reviews. And their benefits include private registration, emails, email aliases, domain forwarding, URL masking, and DNS management. And they have lots of different domain extensions you can get: .com, .net, .org, info, name, biz, US, WS, Mobi, and so on. And you can see here there's all the information about what they do right here on their website. And when you're picking your domain, be sure to choose one that's going to be effective and easy to find. You know, if you can't find the domain name of your choice, well, try a different extension to see if you can find the one of your choice. So if your website.com is taken, then try your website.net or your website.org, or perhaps if you're in a country that has a country designation, you could have .co.uk or .com.au or .ca, that sort of thing, to see if you can't find one that will do just as good a job. And choosing the best registrar to register your domains is pretty easy. You just look at the price and the benefits and see which one is going to best fill your need. Now, always avoid any registrars that you feel are scammers, and make sure that the one you choose has a guarantee and a good feedback history. Let's talk a bit about web hosting. Now, the internet is littered with websites ranging from A to Z, but where do all these sites come from, and how are they on the web? These are all questions for a newbie looking to create and post a website on the internet for all the world to see. Well, the magic answer is web hosting. And web hosting is a service provided by many companies that allows your website to be part on the web. You'll need hosting for any person to view a website at any time. And owning a website is much like owning a house or a business. The domain name is the address, the hosting is the lot or property the building, in other words the website, is placed on. And the answer to this question is merely based on preference. It's always best to go with a web hosting company that has great features, prices, and reliability. There are free hosting companies, but they're not as good as the fee-based companies. So if you plan to have a website that needs to be seen 24/7, your best bet is to go with a paid-for web hosting company that fits your needs. I'll just give you a quick rundown of some of the best web hosting companies and the services that they offer. GoDaddy, which we talked about a bit earlier, has a really wide range of services along with their web hosting, and that's why they're the largest and the best rated company on the web. And they have packages ranging from economy to unlimited, as well as all three on a specified payment plan. You can get email, MySQL databases, and a whole lot of other stuff as well. In fact, if I scroll down here, you can see the different plans that they do. Right up to the unlimited one and so on, and they can do things like dedicated hosting and all sorts of other stuff as well, and they're very reasonably priced. Another one is Yahoo.com. Now, Yahoo is known as a search engine and as an email service, but they also offer web hosting, and the benefits of using this web hosting company is unlimited emails, free setup, 30-day money-back guarantee, unlimited domains, or one domain free for life, and quite a lot more. And the prices are fairly reasonable as well. You can see at the time that I'm recording this video, you can get 12 months for $7.46 a month for the first 3 months, and then $9.95 a month thereafter, and that's a pretty good deal. Another one is Fat Cow. And this is one of the best rated web hosting companies in many reviews, and they offer a free domain name for life, which is going to help to eliminate constant renewals every year. And some great benefits that you get are unlimited bandwidth, unlimited email accounts, unlimited domains that you can host on one account, and of course free setup. They also offer MySQL databases, site builder, and a lot of other features. And as you can see, right now they've got it on special $58 a year, regularly $88 a year, which isn't a bad deal even at the regular price. And then there's JustHost.com, and it has a great many features as a web hosting company, including a free domain name for life. And you also get free setup, 30-day money-back guarantee, unlimited bandwidth, and unlimited domains under one account. And the prices range anywhere from $5 to $8 a month. In fact, they've got a special going at the time I'm recording this for $3.95, which isn't a bad deal at all. And also they have helplines set up in various countries. So, for example, this is the United States. You've got a number that you can call for support within the US. In the United Kingdom, you've got a local number there, and again, pricing in sterling. So it just helps sort of simplify things. And it's easy to see that there's a wide variety of hosting companies to choose from, each fitting the needs of different people. And web hosting is a fact of life on the web, and while using a free service is obviously cheaper, it's not the best option for those looking for reliability. Another great thing is that many of these sites offer referral and reseller programs for those interested in making money to pay for the hosting. The number one thing to remember is to shop around for the best web hosting company that fits your needs. If you've ever filled out anything on the World Wide Web, you would have been contacted by an autoresponder. Autoresponders are programs that send out automatic emails to a person after they've filled out a form online. For example, when you sign up for a website, there's usually a confirmation email sent to you, and that's the work of an autoresponder. There are two different types of autoresponder: standard and advanced. The standard is basic, and it's great for thank you emails. So when you send someone an email, or when somebody sends you an email and you're out of the office and you get an automated reply saying, I'm away on vacation, I'll be back after such and such a date, that's a fairly simple autoresponder. The advanced ones are more in depth, with capabilities of scheduling unlimited automated emails, and this is especially great for newsletters or promotional coupons. Autoresponders are one of the greatest technological advances for many businesses. If you have an average of, say, 100 orders a day, do you really want to spend the time sending a thank you email to each customer? Well, probably not. Any website that actively responds to their visitors will benefit extremely from an autoresponder by saving them time and stress. Let's just take a look at the top two autoresponder companies, and that's Aweber and GetResponse. Now, Aweber is one of the top-rated autoresponders on the World Wide Web. One of the best features of using Aweber as your autoresponder is the fact that it's one of the most powerful email marketing tools to date. Using Aweber as your autoresponder will allow you to send an unlimited amount of emails to your website's visitors with a click of the button. You'll also be able to create your own newsletters or choose from over 103 pre-made templates to send immediately or schedule for a later date and time. You'll also be able to split test different messages to see which ones are the most effective. Aweber also allows you to view and analyze clicks in your emails. Aweber also allows you to create opt-in forms and pages without HTML knowledge, which can be very handy indeed. And you can simply create an opt-in form and place it on your site or in a pop-up. And you can also have your subscribers sent to a certain page on your site after they fill out the form. And they also have an easy-to-use autoresponder management system to manage your email marketing campaigns. The other one is GetResponse, and GetResponse is another autoresponder that has made it on top of many lists across the internet. GetResponse prides itself on having unlimited features like unlimited messages, unlimited message length, follow-up autoresponders, broadcasts, and a whole lot more. And they also have advanced features to enhance your personalization of your email messages. And you'll also be able to view statistics with their tracking tools that track clicks, sales, visitors, and a whole lot more. And you can also manage multiple lists at the same time, as well as being able to block certain email addresses to reduce spam. They also have a feature where you can create an unblockable pop-up, as well as eliminate robots from signing up to your forms. Now, autoresponders are a great technological asset for many companies and should be an accessory of all businesses. With the time that you're saved from having to deal with all the emails that you're going to get, you'll be able to focus on making money. So try out Aweber and GetResponse to benefit from the many features of having an autoresponder today. And we'll continue this video in part 2. Before you start on your blog, there are a few key items that you need to remember in order to have a successful blog that people will want to read. If you stick with these items, you're almost guaranteed a quality blog that will get you a good amount of traffic onto your site. The first thing to keep in mind is how many other blogs are there on the internet that are on the same topic that you want to have your blog on. You may have to do a web search and see just how many blogs there are on the topic that you've chosen. If you don't see many blogs on your topic, you probably have a good chance of getting a good amount of hits to your blog. If you search and find a good amount of blogs on your topic, you'll probably want to change your topic, as the odds are that not many people will visit your blog if they're already reading somebody else's on the same topic. And if you find no blogs on your topic at all when you search for it, then there's a great chance that you'll have a niche in the market that only you will enjoy, and all the blog traffic will be directed to your blog alone. Once you've chosen your topic, you may want to visit some blog marketing websites where you can get downloads that you can offer to those people who visit your site. And there are many different types of free items that you can get for your blog. One popular free item are those Smiley software packages that can be downloaded, and then people can add them to their instant messages or emails. And most people have a fascination with these little picture files and love adding them to their collections. You could also add free online games. There are many different types of games that you can add to your blog for download. You may also be able to make extra money by adding freeware to your blog. Promoters of this type of software will pay you each time somebody downloads the program. When you start getting a lot of hits on your blog, you can also sell advertising space and make even more money, and this can be very profitable for those who choose to do online blog marketing. It's very, very important that you keep your blog content completely original. You'll lose credibility if you're just copying and pasting content from another blog or resource. By keeping your blog original, you'll be assured that people will return to read your blog again and again, as they will be certain of your sincerity and originality. You'll also be able to get more advertisers on an original blog. There's also a chance that you could get into some trouble if you're plagiarizing another person's blog content. So by keeping your blog original, you'll be assured at a successful and legal blog that could potentially earn you some extra income. If you have a long blog post you want to make, you could split it up into 3 or 4 sections, and then your readers will want to come back and see what the next installment is going to tell them. You could leave them hanging with a cliffhanger type ending that will make them want to come back and see what you're going to be writing on next. Alternatively, if your blog is a how-to or instructional blog, you could post one step at a time, and doing this will practically force your readers to come back to get further instruction from your blog. One note here though is don't take too much time between sets of instructions, as your readers may become frustrated if they had to wait too long for the next step to be posted. You want to keep them interested, but if you take too long, they may simply become bored. When you start up your blog, you'll want to make sure you get a lot of hits when people search your topics. One way to make sure this happens is to use relevant keywords that can be searched from any search engine and will allow your blog to be found when this search takes place. There are many ways you can make sure that your blog has the content and keyword searchability that will put your blog at the top of the search engine results list. Using keywords that are relevant to your topic is probably one of the most important aspects in determining the success of your blog. It's important to make sure that you're searchable through any search engine so those interested in your topic can find you. Because most people will search for blogs using different keywords, it's imperative that you include as many keywords or phrases that will garner the most hits no matter what the keywords or phrases searched. One great way to do this is to get some of your friends or colleagues together and just sit down and say the first words that come to mind when you're thinking about your blog topic. This type of session will allow you plenty of ideas, and you can then dismiss the keywords that do not make sense, as you may get some that are not really as relevant as they may have seemed at first. This is an easy way to get as many keywords as possible that will enable search engines and those searching for your topic to find you. You may also be able to get differing opinions of keywords that you may not have thought to be relevant. The downside to this method is trying to get the list of words into workable sentences, and it can be time consuming going through each word a second time to confirm its relativity. Now, if you don't have the time for a session like that, what you can do is find some tools that can help you discover good keywords. Some are free, some you have to pay for. And I suppose the best two are the Google AdWords keyword tool. If you just do a search in Google for Google AdWords keyword tool, you can find it here. And what you do is you enter your keyword and fill out the captcha here, and then press Get Keyword Ideas. It'll come up with a whole lot of different keywords that you can use. Or you can download this software here, which is Good Keywords, and this is actually a paid for service, but there is a free trial version, and it's going to give you lots of different keywords that you can use, as well as lots of statistics about how often they're searched for and so on. And you'll need to have a great grasp of your topic so that when you search for your keywords or phrases, you'll get the most relative keywords for your topic. And this will save you a lot of time, and if you decide to update your blog, it'll be easy to search for more relevant keywords or phrases. Now, some of these programs, like Good Keywords, may cost you a little bit, but it'll quickly enable you to fast search keywords and phrases that you can access and use quickly, and it's well worth the investment. Now, another great way to search out keywords and phrases is to type them yourself into a search engine and see what types of blogs your search produces. If there is a relevance that goes with your topic when you search, you know that you're on the right track. And this can be time consuming and it's often hit and miss, but you'll be able to get a few keywords and a few phrases this way. And if you're writing a blog on a topic that's not familiar, this method may not yield the results that you're looking for. And Google actually has a search engine just for blogs, and it's this one, blogsearch.google, and I'm in the UK, so it's .co.uk, but there is one at google.com, I believe. Yeah, there we go. And you can see it's got all the different blogs, and you can type in a topic, let's say, and it just searches blogs. And you can see there's a whole lot of different blogs for our search topic, hair care. And then you can go through and read some of these blogs and so on. One of the most important things to remember is that in the beginning it may be a bit hit and miss. You may need to change your keywords or phrases from time to time if you're not getting the hits to your blog as you feel that you should be. And this could be the biggest clue as to whether or not your keywords or phrases are bringing in traffic to your blog. Most websites that post blogs will have a counter for you to see how many hits your blog is getting during a certain time frame. By keeping an eye on this counter, you'll be able to see when your keywords are bringing in traffic to your blog, and you can then work on your keywords or phrases to get the most relevant keywords and phrases for your topic. If you're looking to build a marketing blog or a website in order to make money, you may want to consider becoming an affiliate who sells other people's products for them. And this is a great way to generate extra income for stay-at-home workers who'd like to earn some extra cash without having to invest a lot of capital in order to do it. This is probably one of the easiest ways to increase your income with very little effort on your part. There are a few tips that will help you to add traffic to your website or blog that will enable you to be more successful as an affiliate for other products on the web. There may be many types of items that you can become affiliated to. Some may be software that's downloaded directly from a website or blog, and others are items that may need to be shipped from the manufacturer. The first thing that you'll need to do before you begin the process of selling products on your website or blog is to find a product that's in great demand. You can do this by searching the affiliate programs online. If the product you're going to pre-sell is a popular item, you'll have more success at getting a good amount of traffic that's willing to purchase this product from your website or blog. You will also want to make sure the product is one you're familiar with, as you will not be able to sell a product that you do not truly believe in. Many have a tendency to just grab any product that they think will make money on their website or blog. By doing the research first and believing in the product, you'll have more success in getting the product onto your pre-sale list, and you'll generate more income this way. It is also important to add products that are not too expensive, as people will be more likely to purchase products that are less expensive. You will generate more income from a good amount of small sales than you would from one large sale. This is a common mistake that's made by many affiliates. They assume that because a product is a high-end item or it's an expensive piece of software, then they're going to make more money than they would with a less expensive item or a smaller piece of software. And the opposite is actually true. While you may have 1 or 2 sales a month with an expensive item, the odds are you will be able to sell more of a less expensive item or software over the long run. And you can increase your blog or website hits by adding reviews that you've written about your affiliate's products. And these reviews should be original content, and they should describe the product in full, and should also allow the consumer the opportunity to purchase these products from your website. If you've taken the time to find a product or products that you believe in and you're familiar with, you will be more successful in writing articles that will genuinely sell the products in question. You can send out these reviews to your email list as well as posting them on your website or blog to generate more interest in the product or software that you're offering or are affiliated to. If you're sending out emails to your group of subscribers, you do not always want to send out promotions for free items each time you send out an email. Your group will get so used to the free items that they will not want to purchase items from you as an alternative. If you stagger your promotional emails, you will have more success with your pre-sale items, as your email group will visit your site or blog to purchase these items, as well as taking advantage of the free promotions that you're offering.